Ever wondered how the Amish remain unaffected by power outages and other modern-day inconveniences? Their secret is simple. They live a life rooted in self-sufficiency and resilience. In the heart of Amish country, you'll find a community that thrives without the aid of electricity, internet, or even grocery stores. Their lifestyle is a testament to the strength of old-world systems and traditions. They are the embodiment of off-grid, off-system, and off-the-radar living. If society were to collapse tomorrow, the Amish would simply carry on their day-to-day lives largely undisturbed. Their resilience comes from a lifestyle that is, at its core, the epitome of preparedness. It's a lifestyle where every tool, every item, every practice has a purpose for survival. In a world that's always on the brink, the Amish live a life that is the epitome of preparedness. Living off-grid, off-system, and off the radar, the Amish have mastered the art of survival. They don't depend on electricity, the internet, or grocery stores. Instead, their lifestyle revolves around sustainability and self-sufficiency, harnessing the power of nature and their own labor to provide for their needs. Their homes are heated with wood stoves, their meals prepared with cast iron cookware over open flames. Hand tools, not power tools, are used for building and maintenance tasks. And when night falls, they don't flip a switch to turn on the lights. Instead, the warm glow of oil lamps and lanterns illuminate their homes. Water, that most basic of human needs, doesn't come gushing out of a tap at the twist of a wrist. It's manually pumped from wells, a reminder of how precious this resource truly is. And in their gardens, they cultivate a variety of fruits and vegetables, preserving the excess in canners, root cellars, and dehydrators for year-round consumption. Transportation doesn't involve gas-guzzling vehicles. Horses and horse-drawn buggies are their preferred mode of transport. They also walk a lot, keeping them fit and their carbon footprint low. Their approach to personal hygiene and cleanliness is equally sustainable. They make their own soaps, salves, and cleaners from simple, natural ingredients. Clothing, too, is homemade, mended, and maintained with a trusty sewing kit. But it's not just about the physical and tangible aspects of their lifestyle. The Amish mentality, focused on community, faith, and simplicity, plays a huge role in their resilience. They live in tight-knit communities, supporting and helping each other in times of need. Their strong faith gives them the strength to endure hardships, while their love for simplicity keeps them grounded and content. So, if society were to collapse tomorrow, the Amish would just keep on living. They'd wake up with the sun, work their fields, tend to their animals, and sit down for a meal with their family. And they do it all without a hint of panic or fear. Their way of life provides a roadmap for those of us who want to be prepared for the unexpected. Let's delve into the 10 essentials that are the backbone of Amish survival. These are time-tested tools and practices that the Amish use every day. If we incorporate these essentials into our lives, we can be more resilient and prepared for any eventuality. At the heart of every Amish home is a wood stove. It's not just for warmth, but also for cooking. Imagine it. Baking bread, boiling water, and cooking meals, all without needing a single volt of electricity. With a wood stove, you have a self-sufficient heat source that doubles as a cooking station, perfect for when the grid goes down. Next up is cast iron cookware. This is the workhorse of Amish kitchens. It's durable, versatile, and perfect for cooking on a wood stove or an open flame. When there's no modern kitchen to rely on, cast iron is your go-to for preparing meals. You might be surprised to learn that the Amish are masters of DIY. They build barns, fix wagons, and maintain homes using only hand tools like drills, saws, and axes. Power tools may save time, but they're useless when there's no power. That's why having a good set of hand tools is a must. Water is life, and when the tap stops running, you'll need a way to get it. That's where a manual water pump comes in. The Amish have been using hand pumps for centuries to draw water from wells. No electricity, no problem. It's a simple solution that works. Light, too, is crucial for survival. The Amish use kerosene and oil lamps for dependable, non-electric illumination. These lamps are not just practical. They add a warm, comforting glow to any space, so when the lights go out, you won't be left in the dark. Food preservation is an art the Amish have mastered. They preserve everything: meat, vegetables, fruits, and they do it with canning jars, pressure canners, and cool underground storage. This is their version of a year-round pantry, and with the right gear and knowledge, it can be yours too. While it may not be practical for everyone to rely on horse-drawn transportation like the Amish, it's crucial to have alternatives to gas-powered vehicles. Carts, bikes, or even just your legs trained for long distance can be a lifeline when fuel becomes scarce. Amish households are self-sufficient and gardening is a big part of that. They don't need grocery stores because they grow their food. And they do it with heirloom seeds, which can be planted year after year. Having a garden and the right tools to manage it is a smart move for any prepper. Cleanliness and health are also important. The Amish make their own soaps, salves, and vinegar cleaners from simple ingredients. These homemade products are not only effective but also reduce dependency on store-bought goods. Finally, the Amish are experts at making and repairing their clothing. They use sewing kits and clothes repair gear to patch, sew, and adapt what they have. When you can't buy new, you'll need to do the same. These 10 essentials, if incorporated into our lives, can help us become more resilient and prepared for any eventuality. And remember, this isn't about going full Amish, it's about adopting what works when modern systems fail. The Amish lifestyle isn't just about the tools they use, but also about their mindset and approach to life. It's deeply rooted in community, faith, and simplicity. Community for the Amish isn't just about being good neighbors. It's about reliance, mutual aid, and collective survival. When a barn needs raising or a field needs harvesting, the entire community pitches in. This is a mindset of interdependence, a stark contrast to our modern individualistic culture. Faith, too, is integral. It's not just about religion, but about a deep-seated belief in their way of life. It's about faith in their tools, their processes, and their community. It's about having faith that less can indeed be more, and that their survival does not hinge on the latest gadgets or the convenience of a supermarket around the corner. And then there's simplicity. The Amish way of life is undeniably simple, but don't mistake that for being easy. This simplicity is a deliberate choice, a conscious rejection of unnecessary complications and distractions. It's about focusing on what truly matters: family, community, survival. But what can we, modern-day preppers, learn from this? Well, it's not about shunning all modern conveniences and living like the Amish. It's about understanding and adopting their mindset, their approach to life. It's about recognizing that we can survive and thrive without being plugged into the grid 24/7. Think about it. What would happen if you couldn't flip a switch or swipe a card tomorrow? Would you be able to survive? Would you know how to source and purify water or how to preserve food without a refrigerator? Would you be able to navigate without GPS or communicate without cell service? The Amish can. They've been doing it for centuries. Adopting the Amish mindset and reducing our dependency on modern conveniences can make us truly prepared. It's about being resilient, resourceful, and self-reliant. It's about understanding that survival isn't about having the most advanced gear, but about mastering the basics, the age-old skills that have stood the test of time. It's about knowing that when the grid goes down, you can adapt to a new lifestyle. The Amish life is the grid-down scenario we all prep for. It's a reality they live every day, one steeped in simplicity, self-reliance, and a deep understanding of what it truly means to live off the grid. We've walked through their world today, exploring the tools, techniques, and mindset that make them the ultimate preppers, even though they wouldn't call themselves that. We've delved into 10 essentials that underpin their way of life. The wood stove that warms their homes and cooks their meals. The cast iron cookware, durable and versatile, perfect for a world without modern kitchens. The hand tools that build and maintain homes, barns, and wagons. The manual water pump, a lifeline when taps run dry. The oil lamps and lanterns that cast light in the darkest of nights. The food preservation gear that secures their sustenance through all seasons. The horse-drawn transportation, or alternatives, that keep them mobile without reliance on gas. The gardening tools and heirloom seeds that make grocery stores obsolete. The homemade hygiene and cleaning products, crafted from simple ingredients. And the sewing kit and clothes repair gear, for when buying new isn't an option. But it's not just about the tools, is it? It's about the mindset. The Amish mentality is built on pillars of community, faith, and simplicity. It's about zero dependency on the flick of a switch or the swipe of a card. It's about resilience. This isn't about going full Amish. It's about adopting what works when modern systems fail. It's about being prepared for when the grid goes down and the world as we know it changes overnight. Remember, the old ways still work. Start collecting your off-grid gear today. Equip yourself with the knowledge and skills that have sustained the Amish for centuries. You've already taken the first step by watching this video. Now, it's time to take action. Don't forget to hit the like button if this video has helped you on your prepping journey. Leave a comment with the one Amish skill or item you think every prepper should have, and subscribe for more real prepping strategies. Because when it comes down to it, survival isn't about the gear you have, but about the knowledge you carry.